listen to me, CJ. You too, Sarah. Todd hurt me. And he hurt my friend Suede, and he hurt Nora and Luna and a whole lot of other people. And I know prison isn't a very nice place, but it's where he belongs. I want you to stop trying to get him released.
But we're his friends, Marty.
I know, and he's lucky to have you, but... Well, I'm your friend too, aren't I? And you wouldn't want to do anything to hurt me now, would you?
No, of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't want to do that at all. So listen, why don't we strike a deal here, kids? Why don't you tell Marty that you will at least consider the possibility of dropping this whole petition idea?
No, Daddy. No, we're not going to forget about our genie. And you can't make
us. Okay, Todd, cards on the table. Two nice kids think the world of you. I want to know why. What do they see in you that the rest of the world doesn't?
I don't have to answer your questions, Ms. Noonan. Buzz off.
What are you afraid of, Todd?
I'm not afraid of anything. You know, I'm not on the witness stand right now. So maybe I get to ask Little Miss Assistant DA a question of my own. What are you doing here? What's your angle? I mean, what's in all of this for you?
Page 714. Okay, Blair, let's see if this is your lucky number.
Hey, slow down. Max Holden's wife. Was it, Luna?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm in a hurry.
Well, don't you remember me? Jimmy Glover. I loaned your husband that money.
Yeah, I know who you are, Mr. Glover.
Oh, I get it. This time you're not letting Max hit those blackjack tables without you. Keep him on a short leash. That's the idea.
Like I said, I'm in a hurry. I've got an appointment I don't want to miss. With an old acquaintance.
So you want another card, Max, or not?
Enough of cards, Blair.
Well, Max, there's some champagne.
No more champagne.
All right. Well, what do you want?
I'm not here to talk about problems, yours or mine.
Oh, you're going to have our good partner, Cordero the Good, handle all that for you from now on?
No, I just came to give you something.
What do you want, Max?
Going out of here right now. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to get downstairs to the tables again. I need to get out of this place.
Max, would you stop punishing yourself?
I'm not.
Look, it happened. We gave into our feelings, and we made love, Max. We made love. Okay, look. All right, don't look at me. Don't look at me, but look at yourself, Max, and admit it. You're not sorry it happened, are you?
I don't have an angle, Todd.
Yeah, right. Hank Gannon, second in command, comes all the way down here just to give me a Boston cream pie. I'm touched.
The DA didn't send me. I'm here on my own to try and figure you out.
Oh, give me a break. You helped prosecute me. I think you know how you feel.
Okay, I'll admit. During the trial, I hated you.
Like I said.
I despised your arrogance. The way you swaggered into court. The way you slouched in your chair. The way you smirked every time Marty Saybrook appeared. As if it were all her fault that you and your buddies raped her. Not even a hint of remorse.
Yeah, well, don't take it so hard, babe. The judge and jury felt pretty much the same way. So did Nora Gannon. She was my attorney. So you can see, it's pretty much unanimous.
Not quite unanimous.
They're kids. They weren't at the trial. They don't know anything about me.
They know you rescued 3 people from probable death when Marty's car went off the road, and that you saved a cop's life.
Yes, so what? I mean, what was I supposed to do, really?
Well, you could have kept running. You could have escaped. Why didn't you?
All right, you want to know why, huh?
That's why I'm here.
All right. See, I figured I'd never get away on foot. Some state trooper would shoot me down just to get himself promoted. So I figured I'd play it safe. Score a few brownie points with the parole board. You know, Todd Manning has a heart. Maybe knock a few years off my sentence.
So you were thinking all of that when you saw those 2 kids and Marty Saybrook about to go off that ravine to their deaths.
That's right. I was looking out for number 1. But why else would I risk my neck?
C.J. Roberts thinks he knows why. Maybe he was bad once, but he's good now. So which are you, Todd? Bad or good?
Wait a minute, Luna. There's something I want to tell you. See, I like your husband. I really do. He's hungry. Lives to let himself go. See, I can relate to that.
Mr. Glover,
Jimmy. All my friends call me Jimmy.
Mr. Glover, you know, you think you know my husband, but you don't, because the thing he cares about most is his family.
Well, I'll bet he does. I bet he does. But he loves to take chances, too. It's in the blood. Something tells me you know that, Luna.
Well, what I do know is, I'm running late, so
Just tell him I'm setting up a private poker game. Max Holden can't say no to a friendly little game now, can he?
You want Max Holden, just stick around.
You've seen him?
Yeah, he played all night. Guy's got the touch.
That's our Maxie.
Mr. Glover, you know, you can forget about including him in your poker game. His gambling days are over. In fact, he's not going to be borrowing any more money from you. Now, do you think that's funny?
No, Luna. I just think maybe Max ought to speak for himself.
You know, I know a vulture when I see one. You're always on the lookout for other people's weaknesses, and then you just swoop down for the kill. Well, not anymore. Not with man I love. I'm not going to let you hurt him. I'm not going to let anybody hurt him.
Admit it, Max. Making love was incredible. Just like old times.
Okay, it was what it was, but it shouldn't have happened. It's never happening again.
Why?
You know why?
Luna threw you out, Max.
I walked out on her.
Yeah, because she forced you to.
Well, oh, you were there. You're an eyewitness?
Look, if you left your happy home, then it wasn't so happy, now was it? Max, you came here to Atlantic City with me because you wanted to. And Max, you made love to me because you wanted to.
I was angry.
No, Max. You wanted me. And I wanted you.
It's this place. This place just isn't real.
You know, Max, maybe you're right. Maybe it isn't real, and maybe the minute we walk out that door, our spell is going to be broken, Max. So let's make the most of it while we can. Make love to me, Max. Make love to me, Max. One last time.
Got tangles? Get this. Salon Selectives introduces Shampoo Plus Detangler in 3 personalized formulas. Now what cleans your hair washes away tangles, too. So your comb glides right through. Now you've got...
No, I think maybe the
the kids feel that it's a little bit like what we learn in Sunday school, how everybody gets a chance to change and to start with a clean slate, right?
Like Todd?
It's not that simple, CJ.
But, Daddy, Todd needs our help. Yeah, and he's got nobody else to help him.
All right, kids, look, Daddy's trying to be very understanding here, but sometimes he's got to put his foot down. So for right now, I don't want to talk about Todd or this petition anymore tonight. But believe me, we will talk about it tomorrow. In the meantime, I thought we came out to have some fun tonight, right?
Right. How about some music, okay? I'll spring for it, and you guys pick the tune, okay?
There we go.
Okay. One for you and one
Go
for
over,
you.
ask Jason. I bet you help you pick something up. Go ahead, Scoot. I'll be with you in 2 minutes. Sorry.
It's okay. Like Andrew's right. They're only doing what you taught them to do. Be kind and forgiving. But when it comes to Todd...
Yes, but Marty, you yourself had a need to thank him.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I've forgotten what he's done. And if some children's crusade tries to get him released from prison...
Wait a minute. This is one crusade that's going to stop before it ever got started, okay?
Hey, I know you. Your pictures are in the paper. You're the Roberts kids, right? Okay.
Yeah.
How would you like to tell everybody what you've been doing for your friend Todd on TV?
I'm not saying I'm not tempted.
Thank you for telling me. You know, a girl starts to wonder.
I said before, it's not going to happen again. It can't.
Yes, it can, Max. It has to. You know why? Because we deserve each other, Max. We deserve each other.
I'm taking a shower. I'm going downstairs. From now on, the only action that happens here is at the blackjack table.
No. You'll come around, Max. Once you get over your guilty conscience. Room service? Look, you already took the tray. Luna. Tell me where he is, Blair. Right now.
You know, you are just like everybody else that's coming here to pay their respects. Reporters, TV producers, and now you. And you all want a piece of me. Something you can buy, something you can sell. Well, I ain't giving out samples, Miss Noonan. So you can take your briefcase, and you can take your bull, and you can get the hell out of here before I start to get really angry.
Same old Todd, right? I don't even know why I bothered to come out here. Anybody gets in your way, it's too bad, right? It doesn't matter if it's Marty Saybrook. It doesn't matter if it's Swade Pruitt or even a couple of innocent little kids named CJ and Sarah.
Leave CJ and Sarah out of this.
Why? You expect me to believe you care about them? You don't care about anybody but yourself. Somebody ought to tell your fan club. Somebody ought to set those stupid kids straight.
Hey, don't you call these kids stupid. They are not stupid. They are better than you. They're better than me. They are better than anybody else in this world. I go to bed every night hoping that I'm not going to wake up. Hoping that they're going to forget about me. That's what I think of myself, Ms. Noonan. I am sorry for every minute that I've ever been alive. Is that sorry enough for you? There. Is that what you wanted?
Okay, you kids, you ready?
Yeah.
Fine.
What do I do?
Easy, you just look right into the camera and talk about your friend Todd Manning. What he means to you.
Hey, Cord. Cord, looks like your kids are celebrities over here.
What, you mean this newspaper thing?
No, I'm talking about this right here.
So how long have you been friends with the genie?
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing to my kids?
Oh, you must be Cord Roberts, Lancerigo, Pennsylvania people.
You didn't answer my question. What do you want with my kids?
The whole town wants them, Mr. Roberts. The whole country, in fact. I'm willing to pay 5 figures for the exclusive rights to this story. What do you say?
I say you and your crew get out of here. I'm gonna take that camera and shove it with the
That's
sun.
Marty Saybrook, the rape victim. This is getting better by the minute. Marty, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the children of land being defending Todd Manning?
Just please, leave us alone. Turn
Come
it off.
on,
Just
Marty,
turn it off.
Marty, everybody's dying to know. I mean, the kids can believe him, can you? Can you picture him out of prison and back on the streets?
What have you done? What the hell have you done?
Where is he? I have no idea where Max is.
Oh, come on, Blair, don't do that. Cord already told me that you were both here together.
Well, yeah, I did. Actually, I did see Max at the casino a while ago, and we actually played a couple hands of blackjack, and then he went his way and I went mine. But, you know, you might want to check one of the other casinos around town the night, maybe.
What's the matter with you, Blair? You used to lie a whole lot better than that.
Fine. Call me a liar. I tell you what, Luna, why don't you just check this entire suite? You know, I may have hidden your husband under the couch here.
No, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I know all about your nights together at the Wild Rose Casino, Blair.
Max loves to gamble. Take a chance, and so do I. It's no big deal.
Oh, it is a big deal. It's a real big deal to me. Now, you cared about him once. If he means anything to you, Blair, I want you to stay away from him. And I am not asking for myself, but I'm asking for Max.
And what makes you think that I don't care about him, Luna? I care enough to trust him. Maybe that's why he likes my company.
Misery always loves company.
I'm not miserable, and neither is he. Max is just trying to be independent. You can't control Max Holden. I can't, you can't, no matter how much you want to try, Luna.
Oh, so now you're an expert on me and my marriage.
No. Just Max.
I'm going to say it one more time, and I'm not going to say it again. You stay away from him.
Wait, Luna. I hate to, disillusion you. But there's something about Max that you don't know.
Dole announces a breakthrough, the mating of a succulently sweet pineapple with a tart, titillating orange.
You go ahead and say it. What do you know about Max that I don't?
You really want me to tell you?
Oh, I really, really do. Well,
some wise advice, Luna. Max needs his freedom. And if you don't give it to him, if you try to fight him...
You'll what?
Oh, not me. Max doesn't need anyone to fight his battles for him.
There aren't going to be any battles, Blair.
Yes. Oh, yes, there are, Luna. And you and Cord started it the minute you started acting like he was some kind of gambling junkie. Luna, he's not. Max is just a man who loves the game, the sport, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you so much for your words of advice, and unfortunately, I have a little trouble with your sense of what's right and wrong. I got a little trouble with anybody who would sleep with another man on their wedding day.
I'm just telling you for your own good, Luna.
Well, you know, I know what's good for me, and I know what's good for Max. His gambling is an addiction,
and it can destroy everything and everyone he loves. So here is a little piece of advice for you, Blair. You stay clear of him, and you take care of your own life, and you stay out of mine. You got that?
Yes, I am still on hold. Could you please? Look, sweetheart, this is not going to take long, okay?
Yeah, that's what you said 20 minutes ago.
Great. Warden Cooper. Hi. Hank Gannon. Landview. Listen, I just wanted to call to make sure that Dorian's transfer was completed and... When did you tell my assistant? Kate Noonan is at Statesville Prison? With who? Listen, Warden, would you do me a favor, please? Yeah, could you get a message to Miss Noonan, please? And just tell her that I want her to meet me in my office as soon as possible. Yes, thank you.
Well, I guess that rules out my body rub with my almond oil, huh? Hank, what is wrong? What's the problem?
Kate Noonan went to Statesville Prison tonight.
So? She probably wanted to make sure that the transfer went off without a hitch.
She wasn't there for Dorian. She was there visiting another guest.
Okay.
Todd Manning.
Why?
That's what I want to know. Now, baby, Kate, she's a fine lawyer, but she's ambitious with a capital A. And what is she up to with Todd?
So you really are hurting. Maybe those kids weren't so wrong after all. Maybe they've seen something in you the rest of us never have. Here's my number at the DA's office. No promises, you understand, but if this thing keeps building, thanks to CJ and Sarah, there may be a way for you to help yourself.
I already told you. I don't want those kids mixed up in my problems.
You're too late, Todd. They didn't ask your permission to care about you. They just do. So, think about it, Todd.
Nothing to think about, lady.
You have my number. If you feel like talking, I'm only a phone call away.
Turn the camera off. Turn it off. The lady's not talking.
Let's just get out.
No, we're not going anywhere. These guys are. Let's go. Out. Out.
Yeah, unless you want to eat that microphone.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm leaving. But this story won't go away. You should be proud of those kids.
Right.
Yeah, they're standing up for everything this country's about. Truth, justice, and love. You getting that?
Move.
Fine.
It's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Oh, boy, look, Marty, I am sorry about that. Let's hope he's wrong about this public response.
Well, he is wrong. I mean, you know, it's going to die down in a few days or so.
Yeah, hopefully. Listen, I'm going to take the kids home. It's getting late. And when I do, I'm going to call the Banner. I'm going to call every other press contact I've got and find out what exactly is going on. Let's hope that Lance is wrong about this. All right. Yeah. Hey, kids, how you doing? You ready to go? Come on, it's getting late. We've had enough excitement for one night. Oh, yes, come on.
Listen, Marty, the public's not naive, all right? They're not going to be deluded into thinking that Todd is... Come on, you okay?
No. No, I'm not okay. I wish this had never happened. I wish Todd had never saved me. I just want to be free of him. It's like he never goes away. Even when he's in prison, he's still a part of my life.
And I think he always will be. I can't explain it. I can't justify it for you.
Marty, I'm sorry about that guy with the camera. Would you like a drink or something?
No, I'm fine. Andrew has a way of calming me down.
Yeah.
Just got away with words.
Look, I better get you home. Hey, how much do we owe you, Jason?
Oh, you don't owe me anything. It's on the house. You could kind of do me a favor, though.
Yeah, name it. What?
Well, I kind of like to talk to you, one-on-one.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a little hectic right now. Is it urgent? Or...
I don't know. I don't think she's going anywhere. It's about Dorian.
Max, will you have this woman to be your wife? To live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health? And forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
You know, everyone thinks that you are so perfect. The experts on love. Well, Luna, if you know so much, then you...
Go ahead, Blair. Why hold back now?
You just stick to dispensing advice on your little radio show. Don't go and try and tell me how to live.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You know, I gave you the benefit of the doubt once. I even sympathized with you. But if you can't even help your own self...
So now, I'm a junkie, too. You know, Luna, you and Cord really are something else. I mean, you see addicts everywhere you look, don't you?
Yeah, you laugh all you want, Blair. I don't think it's funny. Max and I were real happy before you came back into town, and I don't believe in coincidences. Do you?
I thought that you were more secure than this.
Oh, don't even play that insecurity card on me, because it might have worked once, but not anymore. Now, I'm going to tell you one more time. You stay clear of Max Holden. You hear me?
Fine. You gave me your little message. Don't let me keep you. Goodbye, Luna.
This is Max's shirt. What's it doing here?
Now you can get something extra.
Got here as soon as I... Hank?
Hello, Kate. Go on. Take my place behind the desk. See how it feels, Kate. That's what you're after, isn't it?
Hank, I don't know what all this is about, but
It's about your visit to Statesville tonight.
well, I was making sure that
Stop. Rewind. Play. You went to visit Todd Manning. Why?
I was afraid you wouldn't understand. That's why I didn't tell you about it in advance. I wanted to check him out.
At the risk of repeating myself, why?
I told you before, this Free Todd Manning campaign has legs.
Legs, huh? You're sounding like those sound bites on TV.
Hank, the DA is an elective office. We're supposed to appeal to the public, and if there's an outcry for justice...
2 kids circulating a petition is not exactly an outcry, Kate.
Well, it will be when the spin doctors get through with it. Have you been reading the papers? This story has everything. Todd Manning, football hero, goes bad. He rapes a beautiful co-ed. End of story? No. Just the beginning. 1 year later, he saves her life. And 2 kids. And a policeman. It's a PR man's dream. And it really happened.
So?
That's why I went out there tonight. I had to see for myself if what CJ and Sarah believe about him could actually be true. Hey, it's possible, isn't it? I mean, he didn't just save Marty Saybrook's life. I read Commissioner Buchanan's report. He's convinced that Todd was about to turn himself in when that patrolman shot him.
Even if that is true, he might have just been playing it smart. I mean, that whole rescue up in the mountains might have been a ploy to shorten his sentence. I don't put anything past Todd Manning.
Well, neither did I. Until I saw him tonight. I mean, you should try talking to him, Hank. He's genuinely sorry for what he's done. I mean, he seems tortured with guilt.
The only thing Todd Manning is sorry about is that he got caught. Now, Kate, he is using you just like he used everybody else. Just like he's using those 2 kids who think he's a saint. But all the PR in the world is not going to convince me of that.
Hank, when I came to work for you, I'd read an article you'd written for the Law Review. It was all about rehabilitation, about hardened criminals making a better life for themselves. What happened to the Hank Gannon that wrote that piece?
He's standing right in front of you. And I don't need you to remind me of what my beliefs are.
Yeah, well, if you believe it, why don't you prove it? Why don't you make an example of Todd Manning?
I've been patient with you, but now you're pushing the envelope. I want you to stay away from Todd Manning, and I want you to back off of this petition drive. That is an order.
You're the boss. I just wish there was some way I could show you how wrong you are.
I hope you'll find a way to participate with some enthusiasm this time around. I mean, you know, the group depends on
an open exchange of feelings and experiences. I hear you, Ray, and that's a valid point.
Well, I'm glad I managed to make an impression. Look, Todd, I know you don't want to start up these rape therapy sessions anymore, but the court ordered them as part of your sentence. Now, you could treat it as a punishment, or you could try to get something out of it.
Why? Won't change what I did, or who I am, or what's going to happen to me. Who's kidding who, Ray? I'm stuck here. Just like I'm stuck with this scar. I'm Todd Manning, the bad guy. And nothing you or anybody else can do is going to change that.
Well, time will tell, my man. And if there's one thing you've got plenty of, it's time.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one in the family who's a workaholic.
Well, you know, I'd be happy to go home if I had a home to go home to. Tell me, what brings you at this time of the night?
Well, you know, it's not every day that I see my kids on the front page of the newspaper.
Cord, my managing editor, asked me if I wanted to pull this picture, but when all the other papers in Pennsylvania started running it...
No, I understand that, Clint. I guess what I don't or can't believe is that the whole country is now interested in this story. This TV producer comes into Wanda's, right? Wants to interview CJ and Sarah. Says that the public is going wild about them. Can't get enough of them.
Well, I'm afraid he's right.
Oh, come on, Clint. I'm sure it was a cute little human interest story for one day. But after that, come on, where's the news?
Wait. Don't take my word for it. Here. Look at these. We've gotten over 100 faxes, and that's just since the evening edition hit the street.
And all these faxes are pro-Todd?
Well, some are pro, some are con. The point is, CJ and Sarah really tapped into something with this petition idea. And the people want to believe this fairy tale, whether there's any truth to it or not.
Well, that's exactly what it is, Clint. It's a fairy tale. No way is Todd Manning the good guy that they want him to be.
Hey, don't tell me. Tell John Q. Public. Look, face it, son, your kids have put themselves right in the middle of a big firestorm. And the way it's raging, it's nigh unto impossible to put it out.
Come on, Luna. Don't be so suspicious. I saw Max wearing a shirt like this the other day, and I went out and decided I would buy one for myself. And come on. Don't you ever wear men's shirts?
All the time. That's why I recognize this one. Because I bought this for him. This was a gift for... He here, isn't he?
I really think that you should go, Luna.
I asked you a question. Where is he?
Don't you bother lying to me. I know he's here.
Luna,